And if you're going for the bruised face look, then hey, just put it everywhere. Hello my loves, it's Ziya. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share the Steele Weekend Warrior eyeshadow palette from ColourPop. I actually filmed this video literally when this palette first came out because I ordered it the day that it was released, and then I got it. I filmed it the same day that I got it, and then everything that I did in that video was so messed up. Plus it was on my old camera and everything was very fuzzy and very blurry and just didn't look really good. So I decided to just scrap it, and even though it's a little late, well, extremely late, I want to show you guys here. I also did a makeup tutorial on it back on my old camera when I had first gotten this palette, and I will insert a picture of it right here. I actually really liked it, but I just couldn't do it because half the time I was out of frame. It was a mess. It was an absolute disaster. So I decided that I would just come on here and share this with you guys again. And now they have a bunch of pressed eyeshadow palettes. This was the first one they had ever come out with, so I was really excited to get it. And then they came out with a whole line of new ones. But since I tried out this one, I wasn't really interested in trying out the other ones, and there's multiple reasons why. So let's just get started. So here is the packaging. It's really pretty. It has like this chain link design. I really like that. It's purple, and I'm kind of getting like mermaid vibes, but I know that these aren't Scholz. This is like a chain link thing. This is a collaboration with Steele and ColourPop, and I actually started watching Steele once I heard that this palette was coming out because I felt like it wouldn't be right to like do a review on a product that she has her name on without like knowing her and knowing a little bit about her at least. So I actually really like her. I think she's really cute. So yeah, anyway. This palette has 4 colors in it, and it comes in this little slide case here, so that's the outer case. And there are 4 colors in it. So let's open it up for you guys. It's going to look a little messy because I have used it already. So here it is. No, it's not that messy. I thought it was going to be worse. So there are 4 colors. They all look to be matte except for this one. It's just the first one. It's called Throttle. And I get so confused with eyeshadow palettes with the names on the back because I always end up calling it a different color. Like instead of calling this Throttle, I would call it Chopper, which is actually on this end, because I assume that since the name is right here, then the color is also, you know, like right across from it. I don't know. I made the same mistakes with both of my Kylie palettes. I have the bronze and the burgundy, and I messed up the names on those too. So I ended up not posting that video, which was another stupid thing because I filmed it over a month ago. Swatching eyeshadow palettes is not my forte. It's just, I really suck at this part. Getting back into the colors, here is the color Throttle. It's a satin pale pink. This one is Harley, and it's a cool matte gray. I really like this color. This color right here is Burnout. It's really pretty. It's really nice, deep, matte teal. It's really nice, and that's the main color that I used on my eyes for that eyeshadow look that I did with this palette. And I think it's really pretty. And the last one here is Chopper, and that's another matte shade, and it's a very deep purple. Not quite plum, but purple. And I usually don't wear purple eyeshadows, so honestly I don't get a whole lot of use out of this palette. That's just for me. You know, other people have different tastes, so I just don't use this one as much. So I'm just going to start swatching these, and I've got to admit that first they feel really nice and they look really nice. Like all of these colors are extremely pigmented. Like they're super pigmented. That's just on my fingers. Now once I put them onto my hand right here, here's Throttle. What's this one called? Harley, Burnout, and Chopper. So here are all the colors. They look really pretty. The one with the least amount of pigmentation is definitely Harley, which is the cool matte gray. Like you really can't see it on camera very much. Like it's there, but it's not really there. All the rest of them have really good big pigmentation, but my biggest beef with this is that it has horrible fallout. The day that I did my makeup with this for the first time, I got this teal shadow everywhere, and at first it just looked like I had really dark freckles, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cute, but I had to take it off of my face. So I started swiping it away with a brush like I usually would, and I also had my baking powder under my eyes because I always leave baking powder on, especially when I'm going to be doing a lot of eyeshadow. This color right here just made it look like I had bruised eyes, and like my cheeks were all bruised, and it just looked really, really terrible. So if you do decide to use these, be really careful, have a light hand, because it is a mess. It gets extremely, extremely, extremely messy. I cannot stress that enough. This cost $18. I think when I had originally bought it, it cost a little less. I might be completely wrong. I don't use it very often. Like it's pretty to look at, you know what I mean? Because it has really pretty colors, and this teal is just to die for. Now I do think that they have similar colors in their regular line of eyeshadow. So if you just want a really nice teal, I would consider just going with the actual ColourPop shadows, the creamy ones, because those don't have fallout. They have incredible pigmentation, and they're really a lot better than the pressed shadows in my opinion. When it comes to this, it's kind of meh, because the colors are pretty, but it's such a mess and it has such a limited amount of colors that I'm just kind of like meh. And you don't have many options when it comes to this. There's only one color that I can possibly use in the crease, and it's not even very well pigmented. That's it for me. In the end, I would consider this a bust because I just don't feel like I can personally get a lot of use out of it. As pretty as this teal color is, I don't use it on my eyes very often because it's just not a me color. I don't use blues on my eyes. I don't really use purples. I always go for deep rusty colors, reds, browns, burgundies, things like that. And if you're going for the bruised face look, then hey, just put it everywhere. In the end, for me, it's a bust. Maybe other people will like it more, but I just don't, and I can't. So that's the end of my video. That's all of my thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I would love to have you as part of my tiny little growing YouTube family. Let me know if you've tried this or any of their other pressed shadows. Maybe the newer ones have a better formulation to where they don't have so much fallout. Once again, that's all I have to say, and I keep rambling. I will see you guys in my next video. Have a beautiful day.